Well, if you watched her interview with who was it? Jesse Waters, I think on Wednesday night, she put out there that she has not even seen anything. She says she hasn't even turned her phone on. She says she hasn't seen the video of him getting shot, and she is not playing. I don't know. She has said that she hasn't even turned her phone on, essentially, or gone to social media. I don't. I obviously I have no way of telling if that is. Yeah, I don't know. But who said I find that hard to believe? As do well, Margot. You're talking to somebody. You and I were on our phones constantly. And I thought about that statement too. Her saying that I haven't turned my phone on, and it's so difficult for me to envision anybody doing that. But like she's going through something just crazy. I was telling RK I want to scream at liberals today. There you go, Court. Carrie, hey, what do you think of the Tucker? I have not seen one word of that interview. I just know I have seen the response to it. CNN is all about talking about it, but I have not seen it. Dave, you good? Yes, D-Light, are you good? D-Light, why are you saying Dave, you good? Go ahead, D-Light. Yes, baby.
Do you know what time it is?
Yeah, it's 11 a.m.
What are you doing here?
So do you want me to just log off?
No, but I'm not used to seeing you here at this hour.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair
I
enough.
thought you would embrace it. No?
It was, yeah, it's a pleasant surprise, I must say.
What are you, 7 hours ahead of me now?
It is 6:08 p.m. for me.
All right, so 7 hours on the dot. And what are you up to?
I've had a splitting headache all friggin' day. I'm on like 4 Advils already, 4 loads of laundry.
So you're doing laundry on a Saturday? I would expect you would be not drunk, but buzzed by now.
Well, to be honest, I was supposed to go
Is
meet a girlfriend of mine, and I told her I'm not up for it.
she blonde?
But she is, Dave. She's actually a friend of mine who's here from the States.
Oh, interesting.
Very interesting.
All right, share the live to her. Let's figure this shit out.
Let's get this on. I know. My son came home after 3 weeks of not being home, and literally, like, all I've been doing is his laundry. So that's a good mama,
I agree.
right?
I agree.
Sheets and
America,
uniforms.
America. Wait, damn.
Hey, hey,
That could be your walkout song. All right, guys.
you go, girl.
All right, ND, what do you got, ND?
Hey, what's up, man?
How are you?
Good, I'm good.
Where are you from?
I'm from a country called Gabon.
Wait, you sound at least I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I'm from I'm from I'm from Brooklyn.
You're from Brooklyn, okay? And did you vote in the mayor's race?
No,
No. Okay, fair enough. And what brings you up here this morning?
well, your prompt.
Okay, what's wrong with my prompt?
Um, well, are you asking the question in order for to help those people? Like if I tell you, for example, well, number three, option three, what are you gonna help those people, or are you just gonna rent a
Wait, I'm
house?
sorry. Am I gonna what?
Rent.
Am I going to rent?
Yes. Just say,
What does
yeah,
that
they're
mean?
a failure. They do
Are
this,
you
they do
gonna
that.
rent? Like what? An apartment? What's rent?
Renting, like
Oh,
Oh,
um,
ranting,
ranting? Like the
ranting,
rant?
ranting.
renting,
No,
like
it's just not.
gossiping.
Well, let me just tell you, Andy, just very simply, I can't think of another group of people in this country or throughout the world that is a bigger failure than these three groups of people. Your thoughts?
Um, well, I can say that each there's like for each group there's failure somewhere, and
Of
that
course.
addressing it in a constructive way is the way to go to me. Like if I come into your live and talk about black what black Americans, uh, it's not just to put up a whole bunch of stats, but also be like, this is what I would do to help them. You know, it's not just throwing the stone because if that's all we do, that's kind of useless because we're all failing somewhere. You
Okay.
agree?
Okay, no problem. So let's just keep it simple. Are you a Muslim, Democrat, or Black American?
I'm Black American.
All right. And if I said to you, I feel as a whole, not everybody, but just as a collective, Black Americans are failing in a big way. Would you agree or disagree?
Well, I would like to ask to why you say big and where for us
Okay.
because are you Black American?
No, I'm not. No. I
Okay.
used to be a Muslim, though.
Oh, you a Muslim.
I used to be one.
Oh, you used to be one.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about Muslim. I'm talking about like
Gotcha.
are you or I mean you talk about Muslim so there's no problem. But
Well,
but
Andy, let me
again,
keep it very simple. There are so many black people that come up here, and just point blank, their first impression for a lot of them is they're not that smart, right? They come off very dumb. Number two, over half the murders in this country are committed by black people, and three, which I think ties into number two, is there's a lot of black people in this country for some reason they like to play victim for shit that happened to their ancestors, which I never understood.
you never understood that. Are you black?
I second time I'm not black. I'm as white can be.
Okay,
Like if
so
you got a
do you
box of
think
rice and poured it out, that would be me.
okay, so do you think but you're a human being, right?
He's a
Wait, I'm
human being. Yeah.
yes,
So
check. I am a human being. Check.
as a human being,
Okay.
right,
I'm dying.
you have the ability to have empathy for other people. What is empathy? It's putting
Yes, I would have
yourself.
empathy for your ancestors. If I were to meet somebody that said, "Look, Dave, I used to get sent out to the cotton fields. I was never allowed to sit at the front of the bus, or I had to use a different water fountain."
Uh-huh.
Um, I would 100% show empathy towards that person.
Cool. And that's the
Okay.
only way for you to
Okay.
actually, because if you want to talk about something, it's not just to point fingers, as we said earlier, it's to really actually try to help them. So if you really here to help them and you're not in the situation, the only way is first to connect to the people, to your audience, right? And be
Uh
like,
huh.
okay, I'm white and my story is different, but where can I connect with those people in order first to understand where they're coming from, and from this moment that you understand what they're going through, you're gonna bring
You
up
writing this
the
down, Dave?
solution that you think that they need. But you cannot just pinpoint
Are you
without
even
first
listening?
understanding what they're
Uh
going
huh.
through. We agree with that?
Right.
Okay, cool.
Fair enough. But if you said to me, "How are you helping the situation?" Point
Easy.
blank is, I want to make sure that Black Americans realize that you could do anything in this country you put your mind to. You live in the greatest
Mm,
country on this planet.
there you go.
Let's not play victim. And I'm not
There you
saying
go.
you, but I
I'm
think
not
there's a
saying you say
lot
you.
of people that play victim.
Okay. So now, question. And I don't know if you studied psychology or not,
Oh my
right?
God.
No.
The way now you're gonna approach somebody if you want to help them, right? And that's kind of also marketing 101. Would you, because you told me that most people who address you on this panel have this attitude of being, you say, dumb, because I want to say is if you study psychology, right? You,
Hmm.
right? Being the one.
Oh, I hear you so much better. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, my AirPod just died. I'm on speaker.
Okay, well, that's probably for the best. You sound great.
So, the way you approach the situation, me
Oh,
personally, I would.
Andy, stop the bullshit. Listen, I don't sit there and baby people. Anybody that sits there and plays victim, my approach is shut the fuck up. It's 2025. Nobody's in the cotton fields, and you live in the greatest country on this planet.
Okay.
Your
Yeah.
I hear
thoughts on
you.
No,
that?
no excuses. No excuses.
I hear you. But the problem is if your goal is really to, or your goal is to touch as much people possible, or is just
Wake up,
to
people.
shock, or what is your approach? What do you
My
think your
approach
approach should be? Do you?
once again, ND.
Uh
I want to
huh.
talk to as many black people as possible that have this victim card that never expires for some reason, and my
Uh huh.
goal is to get them to wake the fuck up. It's that
Okay.
simple.
Okay. What is your story?
What is my story? Well, I'm a white dude. Once again, if you pulled out a box of rice and dumped it out, that would be me. I dropped out of school in second grade, and currently I'm a cashier at Burger King.
Okay.
Your
What
thoughts on that?
have you been through something? What's your story?
Once again, hello. I dropped out in second grade.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm a cashier at Burger King, and there's a lot of rude people every day whenever I serve them.
Okay. Now,
It's not
you
okay.
telling me this, do you think that in your story there's
Uh huh.
anything that somebody can use for themselves in order to grow?
Yeah, I think resiliency that if you drop out in second grade, there are
Uh,
there are there are black people in this country that have multiple master degrees, and
okay.
they can't do second grade math. I prove that almost on the daily here.
Okay. So,
It's not okay.
in in what you're saying, I don't see how what you just said can help black people, because you just said I better than them because I drop off of second grade and I know math. And you said, but these people,
Yes, I am better at math. That's about
they
it.
got, but if you better at math,
Hmm.
instead of saying you better at math, you should maybe teach the people math. People,
And D, wait, hold on, I'll stop you there. What happens is multiple times over the last when I say multiple, I mean dozens of times. Black people come up here and try and act like they're better than me and call me dumb. And then I ask them a second grade math question, and they cannot give me the answer. So what I do for the black community, ND, is I send them flashcards. If they give me a PO box, I mail them out flashcards free of charge.
interesting, to
Yes.
help them with the math.
Yes. And what do you do for the fucking black community?
Me?
Yeah.
What do I do for the community?
Yeah.
Really humbly, right?
Uh huh.
Try to be better than anybody.
Of
Well,
course.
I help them invest. I help them be in shape. I'm a coach.
Okay.
I, I just came from my run more Saturday routine.
So you teach black people how to run. I teach
Not
black
just
people how to
black,
do second grade
not
math.
just black,
Well, I
but
asked you, what are you doing for the fucking black community?
okay. And I'm telling you, not just black.
Okay.
He
right?
said
White people,
basically he do
Asians,
stuff for the community in general and not just
it,
black people.
not just for black people,
Yeah.
you know. So
Oh,
including black
Tokyo, are
people,
you coming
I
up
help
here? Are
them
you
with.
his lawyer, Tokyo?
I
Nah,
mean,
I'm coming up here to speak on the prompt.
Okay, ND, take a break. Give your mic a break because you have some bad feedback. Tokyo, what's your deal?
damn.
I just came up.
Damn.
I came up to speak on the prompt. The biggest failure in America right now, out of those three, I would say Democrats. But
Okay, can I ask you, Tokyo? Are you a Muslim?
no,
Are you a Democrat?
no,
Are you a Black American?
yes.
Okay. So do you agree that Black Americans should be on this list?
There's a failure within American society that's worse than actually all three of those.
Okay, and what's that?
Southern Caucasian males.
So, okay, I'm in the North, so I'm out of that. But so the Caucasian males in the South,
Yeah.
they're a failure.
Yeah. They've
Okay,
had they have every opportunity. For most males in the South, if you really trace their lineage and like where they come from and where people are, there should be no reason why the South is so uneducated. There's no good reason. They've had every opportunity to prevail. They've had every system of oppression put in their hands that would make sure that they are superior. Why are they so uneducated?
okay, so you're saying the North is okay. The white dudes in the okay, so the white people in the North are okay. It's the South, right?
No, I didn't say that. I said males, just the
Okay,
males. For some reason, the males in the South are just uneducated.
okay,
The white women out in the South educate themselves, and they go out their way to break the cycle of misinformation and miseducation. It's only the males for some reason in the South who just want to stay ignorant.
wow, that's a unique take. I've never heard that before. I don't really understand that.
Yeah, I was
Um,
same thing. I never heard
well,
that
go
one
ahead. You
before.
like?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same. I never heard that Southern men, um,
Caucasian man
Caucasian,
specifically,
Caucasian specifically.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
Interesting.
Tokyo,
Okay.
if I said to you that I feel that Black Americans are failing, why do you have such bad feedback? Do you have your phone like standing up?
Yeah, you said if you were to say what?
Okay, so if I were to say that I feel that Black Americans are failing, okay, why do I have such bad feedback with the last two people? Tokyo, what's going on?
I muted so you wouldn't get feedback. Go ahead.
Okay, no, I appreciate that. But to me, if somebody said, Dave, why do you feel that Black Americans are failing? First, I would say it's not every Black American, right? I'm just saying, as a collective, as a team, um, number one, they lead the country in murder, unfortunately. There's not one type of crime where they commit less than 13% of that crime. Um, and just to be blunt, they come off very dumb. There's times where people come up here and say, well, we can't trust the FBI numbers. There's people that come up here and say it's the white guys in the South that are dumb, which is different. I just don't get it. So go ahead, respond, sir.
I feel like me personally, I individualize people. If you show me you're not smart, you're a dumbass. Not the guy who looks like you. You're a
Okay.
dumbass. If you do dumb shit, you're a dumbass. Okay. If I was to say I grew up in a predominantly black area, right? Every teacher that I had that was a white male tried to sexually do something to me. I
Wait,
wouldn't say
wait,
every
wait. Stop, stop. Say that again. Every teacher that
every
was
white male teacher that I had in school tried to do something sexual, a sexual act towards me. I don't go about my life saying every white male is a pervert. Just
okay.
those guys were. I
Okay.
don't.
So
I,
When you say every white teacher that you've had, is that one
I only
teacher?
had 3, and all 3 of them touched me,
What the?
and I reported it every
Okay.
time. But that doesn't like make me judge every white male as a sexual deviant, because I'm more intelligent than that. Individuals are horrible people.
Okay, that's
Those
different.
individuals are horrible people. Okay, I
I
don't
agree.
judge
They
my
are
base.
horrible people.
Yes,
There's no doubt about that. So I'm not
that
gonna.
doesn't make me hate white males just based on my personal experience.
Okay, but can you address what I said about Black Americans? Age is coming off dumb as hell. Not everybody, of course.
That's sure. Yeah,
Wait,
I
I'm
can
sorry.
address. I'm addressing what you're
Sure.
saying by saying, uh, that's you.
Okay.
Would you like some more attention?
Wait, what?
Would you like some more attention? Like, what is that? What you want? Attention?
Yeah, I'm kind of a narcissist, yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah. I'm sorry that you felt. What do you want me to be offended by? How you feel? Like, what do you want?
Why? He's a narcissist. He's being honest.
Okay, yeah, good. But what do you want from me? What are you trying to convince me?
Okay, so how about we move to the part where how do we fix or make the
You
black?
you as a you as a
Okay.
black male in the community, what can you do as a black male in the community? Are you
Well,
a
first of
Muslim?
all, I'm a crackerjack. I'm white as
Or
fuck.
are you a Muslim or a Democrat?
Fuck no.
So how do you fix this if you don't belong to any one of those groups? How do you fix it?
Okay, sure, no problem. So let's start with Muslims.
Okay,
I want as
but you're not a
many.
Muslim.
Wait, Tokyo, go on mute. Shut your dumb ass up and let me talk.
Go ahead, dude.
All right, thank you, dude.
He
Number
doesn't.
one. Wait.
He
Oh,
doesn't
go
know
ahead,
you.
Delight.
He doesn't know you were a Muslim. Tell him the whole story. How you were.
No, I'm not going to go down that road. But I used to be one,
There you
Tokyo.
go. There you
But
go.
regardless, I want as many Muslims to
Did you
hear
take your
me.
shahada? Did you take your shahada?
Yeah. Hello.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Huh. But
Oh,
go on mute.
can
Let
you
me
give me
make.
some details of how you took your shahada?
Don't fucking worry about it, Tokyo. I'm on the run.
Exactly,
I'm on
exactly.
the run from my village. Regardless, Tokyo, I want as many Muslims to hear me that their religion is a cult, and not every Muslim is a terrorist, but every terrorist attack is done by a Muslim, and I want them to know that. The Democrats, I want them to hear
Have Christians
that.
ever
They're
come?
hold on, Tokyo, mute your dumb ass up. I want every Democrat to realize that that party is a dying breed, and they're nothing but a bunch of failures when the Republicans are running
Why did
everything
they
in
win
this
so
country.
many races this
Okay,
past
so
week?
I'm going
Why
to
did
keep
they win
going,
so many
Tokyo. I'm
elections
going to
this
keep
past week?
going. Mute your dumbass up.
But why did they
Black
win so many elections
Americans,
this past week?
Black Americans are a
Why did
failure because
Democrats
I
win
have
so many
people like
elections this
you
past week?
coming up here and saying the nonsense that you are
But why
and
did
cannot
Democrats
put
win so many elections this past week if they're
Tokyo,
losers and they're dying?
Tokyo. It's not breaking news that the Democrats
But
are
I'm
going to win
saying you just
elections in New
you lied.
Jersey,
So
in New
you've
York.
lied. You've lied
Tokyo.
already.
Okay,
Why
Tokyo.
should
Let's
we
keep it.
listen to you and you're lying?
Tokyo. Let's keep it simple. Republicans run the
But you
White House.
lied. Why should we
The
listen when you lied? Let's state
Tokyo.
facts.
Tokyo. Once again, they run the White House, the Senate, the House, the
Let's
Supreme
be
Court. So
truthful.
where are Democrats in control right now?
Okay. This past week, Democrats won by a landslide in so many races all over the country. You
Sure.
just said the Democrats are losing at an alarming rate, and they're a dying party.
Okay.
It doesn't correlate with. I hear what you say, but I
Right.
see what's happening.
Gotcha. So
You
they
know what I'm
won
saying?
races.
I
They.
hear what you're saying, but I see what's happening.
I gotcha. But once again, they
You
won
can
races.
say a
They
lot of
should.
things, but when things don't correlate within reality, what you say doesn't
Tokyo.
make sense anymore.
Tokyo. I am
Okay.
on record as
Second,
saying.
you
Wait,
said you were
Tokyo.
an
Tokyo.
ex-Muslim.
Tokyo. I'm gonna mute your dumbass. Okay, and I'm
You
not a
said
big
you were an
fan. Oh, Tokyo.
ex-Muslim.
Tokyo. Tokyo. Here,
You're
I'm
lying.
gonna drop your dumbass, and your dumbass should come back up. I am on record as saying a lot of Black Americans that come up here and join me, they come off dumb as fuck. They come off as ignorant. They act like uncaged animals. Prove me wrong, right? Don't act the way that I say that you act, right? So your dumbass could come back up. But once again, the Republicans run everything in this country. Okay. So if you want to come up and tell me where Republicans aren't in control, of course, Democrats won in New Jersey and New York. They won Prop 50 in California. They won Virginia. Okay, great. But they're still not running shit in this country. Thank God. And because of dumbasses like you, Democrats will not be in control of this
So
country
if the
for decades to
Republicans, so
come.
you said the Republicans run the Senate right now, right?
Okay, very good.
And it's the Democrats' fault that the government is shut down. Fucking
But
Democrats. God
but
damn
Tokyo,
it.
Tokyo,
Republicans run everything, correct?
You could do your awkward
But I'm
little
saying,
laugh.
but you, I'm going based off
Tokyo,
your
let me
logic.
respond. Let me respond. Don't be an uncaged fucking animal.
Okay,
Okay?
okay,
Don't prove
okay,
me right.
okay. So
Okay?
you from
Once
what you
again,
just said,
Okay,
Republicans
Tokyo.
run
Here,
everything,
once
correct?
again, Tokyo. That's the problem. You guys don't listen. I dropped your dumbass because you interrupted me, so I'll respond. You could sit there and say, "Well, the Republicans control everything, and the government is shut down." For most Americans, they don't even notice that the government is shut down. And that is a win for the Republicans, right? Traditionally, Republicans like smaller government. And here we are approaching 40 days, I think, that the government has been shut down. And I haven't noticed one bit. Has zero effect on my life. I don't know one person where the government shutdown has affected them. So it doesn't make sense. All right, Tokyo, you're back again. Third time's the charm. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm just using your logic and what you
Okay.
said. If for some reason when I use what you said, you want to kick me off every time. It's your logic.
No, once again, how has the government shutdown affected you?
I work for the USDA. I haven't been paid in a month.
Okay, and for if you have a government job or if you have a family member in the government, yeah, 100% you're going to feel it. But for everyday Americans, where 98% of the country doesn't have a job with the government, they don't give two fucks that the government is shut down. It has zero effect on them.
Well, I do.
Okay, well there you go. You're part of the 2%. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I just want to touch base on what you said earlier. Republicans run everything, and Democrats don't run anything. They have no power. Correct?
Okay, go ahead.
And it's the Democrats' fault that the government is shut down. Correct?
Oh, it doesn't matter who
But
you
you just
choose.
said,
Sure,
but it
no
don't.
problem. It doesn't matter.
It don't
Once
matter now.
again, okay, go ahead.
I'm just confused because it mattered a couple minutes ago, but now it doesn't matter. Now
But
that, huh?
Tokyo, if the Republicans wanted to concede to what Chuck Schumer said yesterday and give in and give them what they want, then the government would have opened yesterday. But the Republicans are in control and they're going to make the Democrats wait. All right. And at some point, what's going to happen, and my guess is it's going to be before Thanksgiving, where the Democrats are going to have to give in and they're going to get nothing for it. So that let's just say it opens right before Thanksgiving travel. That'll be about what, 50, 60 days that the government was shut down, all for nothing. And that'll lead to AOC bitching at Schumer, and it'll lead to more infighting in the Democratic Party. The Republicans are not budging. All right, so go ahead, respond.
You said the Republicans are not budging.
Correct.
The Democrats are not budging. It seems as if our government, we're moving into a space where it isn't bipartisan. Like it isn't.
It isn't. Yes, we're a partisan country. Yes, correct. I
Yeah,
agree with that.
I feel as if we're moving into a space where it's like, hey, let's not be mad at the people who are in control. Let's be mad at the Muslims, the black people, and the Democrats. When all actuality, it's the billionaires. Like you're mad at the wrong people, brother. Your
Okay.
prime. You're
So
like, bro, what
you're moving
that
on to
is?
some. You're
Hey,
moving on
brother,
to a
I'm just trying
different
to.
topic.
Hey, brother, let me tell you something.
Okay.
The quickest way to miseducate someone is to get them believe I'm in control, but your enemy is the person who lives next door to you, your neighbor. I'm in control of everything that's going on, but who you need to be mad at is that black guy across the street, or that Jewish person, or that Muslim. That's the easiest way to miseducate someone, and the easiest way to just it's so easy to manipulate someone's mind with hate.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't know what to tell you there. I really don't, because you like.
Of course you
Let
don't
me
know what to tell me, because you've held on to
wait.
this
Tokyo.
ideology probably
Tokyo.
all your life, and you don't know how to
Uh.
let go. You don't
No.
know
No.
how
No.
to
No.
not have an
Tokyo.
enemy. Do
Tokyo.
you know
That's
how to
it.
not have an enemy?
Tokyo. Shut your bitch ass up.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, no, you don't know
Shut your bitch
how
ass
to
up.
not have an enemy, and
Okay.
that's your problem. You need to have an enemy for you to feel superior. That's
The
your issue. You are superior. You don't need an enemy you don't need one, bro. You don't
Okay.
need
Very
an
good.
enemy for you to be superior, brother. It's not necessary.
Okay. Very good.
Do you
So
believe that you are superior? Do you believe that?
wait, Tokyo. Do you want me to drop your dumb ass again? Yes or no?
Yes, I would love to. I'm
Okay.
tired of
Very good.
talking to your dumb ass. You're a dumbass, dude.
Your
Like,
wish is my command. My hatred for the Democratic Party has grown recently, right? Let's just look back to the Biden administration. That you could say, well, Trump is doing things that have never been done. No, that started with the Biden administration trying to put Trump in jail multiple ways in multiple states. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. Okay, the Democratic Party is nothing but a massive failure. Lolly, thank you, love. The religionofpeace.com is the website you're looking for. Do you like?
Yeah, I'm just listening to all this madness. Yeah, I was looking at that website actually. It's funny that you mentioned it just now.
Well, Lolly asked you in the chat yeah, she said um what website can you look at the terrorist attacks?
Yeah, Religion of Peace. What a great name.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Oh, too funny. I'm watching this like the monster, the Ed Gein story on Netflix. It's so boring. I'm on like episode 5.
I have no
I'm like,
clue what the hell
I
you're
know
talking
you
about.
don't. I know you don't. Guys, I'm watching this monster Ed Gein, episode 5.
Thank you,
I
Gemma.
can't. It's just boring.
Michael Haas, how are you, sir?
Thank you, Gemma. That was fun.
Well, they're all fun.
That,
They're all fun, Michael.
I don't know if fun is the word. I think entertaining is a better one.
he came up. His first thing was white men in the South are so uneducated. I was like, what? Every single oil company in the world has their headquarters just outside Houston in what's called the Energy Corridor. The medical center, world-renowned medical center in Houston is just most of the breakthroughs in our modern era come through the medical center in Houston. MD Anderson. Look, the amount of brain power in Texas alone. I mean, Texas could be the 9th largest economy in the world if it were a country, of all these uneducated people. When he's sitting up there saying the reason the government's not open and we're in control of the Senate is because of Republicans, he doesn't understand that they need 60 for appropriations bills, and we have 50 plus with the vice president, I think 52. And he's sitting there saying it's our fault. He has no clue how the Senate even works.
Well, to be fair, I mean, it's a lot of people just like, I forget what his name was, but there's a lot of people just like that. No fucking clue. Why do I hear echo again with Michael? Is it me?
I don't hear it.
It's not me. I don't hear it either, but I'll mute myself.
Let me mute.
Testing
Yeah.
1 2 3. See, I don't hear it, but it's everybody that has been up here so far, but you, Delight. Lolly?
It's me. It's always me. Just blame me.
Lolly, what's going on, love?
This isn't for here. If you're really worried about me, then telegram me. It's not for here at all. I won't give anyone the pleasure of giving people the time that they do not deserve. Michael,
Okay.
I actually came up here to say to you, I watched that you told me to watch yesterday. I found it not so great.
Which one?
I've got it here on my Netflix.
Well, Lolly, I think I told you to watch Break. She was looking for a series, and I know, Dave, we're derailing your conversation.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll let it go
I
on for a minute and then whatever.
I suggested Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
And
Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul.
I guess it's like, I don't know. I get for me, I thought it was very entertaining. I'm sorry, Lolly. I'll try to come up with better suggestions from now on.
Daniela said, imagine crashing out about someone saying lies and then message me on Did you say that I lie? Lolly?
What are you talking about? I have not messaged. Okay, Dave, I'm not getting into this because it's really not the right time or place. I would love to know who I messaged. I have absolutely not messaged anyone. Believe it or not, I am a little bit busy in my real life. Okay?
Understood.
I do not message people. I have got no intentions of doing that. And I'm not prepared to bring it up here.
I got you. And that's my fault. I misunderstood what the sentence said.
Yeah.
Okay, so I apologize, Lolly.
So no, it's absolutely fine. But show me proof of me messaging anyone or doing anything like this. It would be really great.
Once again, the saying that you called me a liar. No, that I misread the sentence. So that's on me. Nobody said that. So that's my fault, Lolly, and I apologize.
Okay, Dave, I would never call you a liar because there's no reason to call you a liar.
I understand, but I misunderstood the statement, so you could just drop it. It's no big deal, love. Okay, I don't want to get you all fired up.
No, you're not going to get me fired up. I actually just liked your panel, so I came up here to say hello.
Hey, Lolly. How are you, babe?
Good, Dee. How are you, my love?
Good. Tired.
Okay, I love you all. I'm gonna just restart. Okay. And Lolly, once again, that was on me, not W. There goes Dapper. Dapper never misses a chance. Like, you are good, Dapper. I'll get once again. I said that the other day. You are good at. And when I say good, I really mean it is kind of annoying to watch at times when you have a long history of talking shit on somebody like Light 2000 and then and then you bash her and then somebody says, "No, Light is my friend." You're like, "I don't even know Light." You're very good at what you do. Did I hear the recording? No, I did not. The recording of what? Boiler, where are you from?
Morning, Dave. Can you hear me okay?
You sound great, bro.
Thank you, man. I live down in Georgia. This is my second time.
Boiler, you're breaking up, kind sir.
From Georgia.
All I heard was Georgia.
Can you hear me
Are
now?
you driving, sir? All right,
Yeah, Georgia.
Boiler, I appreciate you, but you are breaking up. Lolly and Dapper are the all-star team. Dave, you gave mod to Free Iran. The fuck? Um, Tammy, I think Free Iran is a great mod. She doesn't abuse it. And to be fair, I don't even know if it's on this account that she's mod. But I think she is doing a great job. Dave owes Daniela an apology. Daniela said that I said, go get Team Jesus, start up alive, and talk shit on me. Everybody could go to the YouTube and listen to it. I never once ever said that. And I encourage people, just stay true to yourself. If you are here for fun and circle jerks, then do fun and circle jerks. Okay, and that's what some people are doing recently, and that's fine. Daniela, once again, Daniela, did I say go start up a live with Team Jesus and talk shit on me? Yes or no, Daniela? I already told you the video time. And user, you are the one. And somebody check that account. I'm guessing that's probably an Australian account. Once again, I asked you, Daniela, are you accusing me of saying that I went go start a live with Team Jesus and talk shit?
What in the YT fatigue is going on?
I don't know, Femtoxic.
You forgot to put white men up there.
Okay, hold on, Femtoxic, you sound like a bunch of fun. Yes, Daniela, come up and play it. Come up and play where I said, go start up a live with Team Jesus and talk shit on me. Oh, no. Dabber says, Dave, I got the clip of Skinkiella calling you a snake on Kaporas. Get that clip ready? All right, so we're having some Saturday fun. All right, go ahead, play it.
1 second. Let me forward it to you here. 1 second.
Dapper, if you have the clip ready, let's fucking play it. Let's get weird.
One moment. Yeah, Dapper, play the recording. That doesn't exist. Because unlike a lot of people on this app, I have respect.
I'm out now, but we'll show it tonight. It's gonna be juicy. Oh my god.
Here you go, Dave.
Oh my god. And even the chat. You start fights with everybody. Doesn't matter if it's Hamar, if it's Jackie, if it's Renzi, if it's Tina. That's me talking about Savvy. Yeah. I don't get, and that's just names I could think of. Daniela, there you go. Daniela's another one. And Daniela could get upset. That's fine, Daniela. Be upset. Call Kapora, get Team Jesus up, and let's start up a live.
Why would I need to call Team Jesus and Kapoor and start a live for?
Wait, what?
Why would I need if I'm upset?
Okay, so you're saying just like I said to Saharo, go get Savvy and start up a live, right? That doesn't mean go start up a live and talk shit on me, does it?
Dave, we both know what you think about the lives of Team Jesus. Why would you tell me if I'm upset because of you to go call Team Jesus and go open a live? Why would I need to do that?
Daniela, never in a million years would I expect you to say anything negative about me. So why would I say go talk shit on me?
Because your behavior is being weird too, so I don't know. You say a lot of things all of a sudden that just, I don't know.
Like what? Like what, Daniela? What have I said that is different? I have said for months and months and months, nobody should be fighting with people you mostly agree with. You continue to do so. Okay. Nobody should sit on a panel with 6 people you mostly agree with. Get on FaceTime. If you're sitting on a live with 32 or less people, start up a FaceTime. That's the max on FaceTime. I've said that consistently for years now. So how have I changed, Daniela? What have I said that is different? Go ahead.
So you never ever publicly ever went after me. That's A. Which you did already 3
Daniela,
times.
I have consistently, whenever, well, Daniela, you
No, you
always
haven't.
complain. Daniela, I didn't go
I
after you at
complain.
all. How did I go
I
after you?
complain. I
Go ahead.
complain to who?
You say that I've called you out before, right? Like whenever you would fight with certain people, and I'm like, well, by the end of the week, you'll be best friends again. I consistently call it out.
Uh-huh. And when have you ever like publicly humiliated me, especially in front of people that you know that drag my family on a daily basis?
I'm so
Never, right?
sorry. How did I do that?
I don't know. A, by allowing them to do so, to be here, which is
To
weird
be
to me, but
here,
whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Daniela,
Um,
if I'm in your shoes, okay, and
uh-huh.
I thought about this. If I'm in your shoes and people are talking shit on you, if I'm in your shoes, I would much rather them have them here where nobody's going to say anything bad about you than start up a live and talk shit on you.
Mm-hmm.
Am
Okay.
I wrong or no?
I don't know. But okay,
Wait, what
no
would you
problem.
rather have? Would you rather have them sit here?
I'd rather them not ever have an opening at somebody that is a friend of mine.
Okay,
That's a
but
given.
once again, Daniela,
Mm-hmm.
I have built a platform on never blocking anybody,
Uh-huh.
and that's number one. Number two, this is not Team Jesus live where you're kind of running the show, right? Like, let's be honest. If it wasn't for you being with Team Jesus, they would be sitting there with the same 19 people.
See, like
Um,
you're just throwing
so it
these
is what it
things,
is,
like,
Daniela. So
but if
Daniela, I
you like
feel
throwing these things, why?
I feel.
Uh-huh.
Let's go back to debating. Thank you, RK. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
you're saying
back to
thank you to
this.
RK.
No, because it is a
The
good
same
point.
dude that talked about your own kids and family. Can
Once
you
again,
imagine?
I'm not worried about
Yeah, I
that,
know.
Daniela.
I know, I
Daniela,
know, I know.
I have
Mhm.
always said in a very consistent way, nothing
Uh-huh.
said on TikTok should bother you.
Uh-huh. And
All
that's why
right.
you
So
created a list of blocking people. Got it.
correct.
Okay.
And in
Yeah.
retrospect,
So it does bother you.
knowing how soft people are,
Mm-hmm.
in retrospect, I have no problem saying that was 1000% a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
could
you like
admit
giving
when I was wrong.
oxygen to people that like using family and abusing family on a daily basis. Got it. Okay.
Once again, Daniela, I said
Especially when
this.
it's against your friends that have
Daniela,
nothing
I
but
said this to you
loyalty in
yesterday
your back.
in my
Got it.
live, Daniela. In my live,
Uh-huh.
Daniela, I want to go after the Muzzies, the Democrats, and the Black Americans. For you to come up here and say that I insinuated, or no, you said that I said, to be fair, to go start up a live with Team Jesus and talk shit on me, and you tripled down on it and said, "Yes, Dave, you said that," and then
You did.
your
Go cry to Team Jesus
nope, not
and
what I
go
said.
open a live about it. Exactly what you
Very
did.
good,
Go cry
very
to
good.
Team Jesus. I
Gotcha.
just played the
Very good.
recording.
Very good. So
Uh,
does that mean go start up a live and talk shit on me?
it's
You
always the ones
enjoyed
that you have their backs. It's
Daniela,
wild. Yeah.
you
Uh,
enjoyed when I said it to Saharo about Savvy, right? And that didn't mean when I said it to Saharo, and I said it in a joking way, of course,
uh-huh,
go start up a live. It didn't mean go start up a live and talk shit on me. And you know that.
uh-huh. Got it.
All
Okay,
right.
Dave, you're always right. Everybody's wrong. Got it.
Wait, Daniela, I just
It's all good,
admitted,
Dave.
but
You go
Daniela,
get the Democrats and the Muslims and all you need to get. May you have a
Daniela,
blessed day, Dave.
once again, Daniela,
Come on, liberals and Muslims request stuff. Have a blessed day, Dave.
you as well, Daniela. And once again, for you to sit there and say, Dave, you said this, and then not only, and anybody else, I swear to you, anybody else would have went to the YouTube and listened to it and conceded that, Dave, you did not say that. And I'm sorry for ruining your broadcast by saying that you said that. Instead, what you do, Daniela, and once again, you do you double and triple down. You come in here, you say you have the recording, and you play exactly what I conceded to saying. So it doesn't make any sense. But you do you. Once again, Team Jesus is somewhere here. Start up alive. Let them start off with their 16 people, and then you go in there and carry it to 60.
Hello.
What up, Real? Where are you from?
I'm from Cali.
Wait, hold on 1 second, Real. Dave, why are you dragging this? D-Light, hold on, Real. I'll bring you right back up, kind sir, okay? D-Light, once again, it's very simple. I spoke to you privately yesterday and said, I did not say what Daniela said. There's been multiple times where Daniela said, Dave, you said blank, and the replays don't lie, right? I lie, Daniela lies, D-Light lies, everybody lies, but the replays do not lie. And there have been multiple times where I've been accused of saying shit, all right? And flat out, when the replays are shown, that did not happen. All right? So I just I don't get it. So instead of going to the replay and saying, no, Dave never said, go open up a live and talk shit, we triple down. So whenever you say, why are you still dragging it, D-Light? It was very simple. This could have gone two ways. One, the person could have said, look, you didn't say go talk shit. That's the way that I took it. Instead, we're doubling and tripling down on it and playing a very weird type of like victim card. I never in a million years would expect Daniela to go anywhere, let alone to Team Jesus, and talk shit. And even if she did, okay, once again, there's a long history on this app of me platforming people for a very long time, them turning their back and going and talking shit. So if Daniela does that, then Daniela does that. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I am on record as saying nobody should be affected by anything that is said on this dumbass app. Okay? And it's that simple. All right, Real, if you want to come back up, you can. Sorry, Real. Silly, this is a case of misunderstanding. No, what this is a case of very simply misquoting me, right? Taking something I said and turning it, I'm waiting. Oh, sorry, Real. Sharon, what's up, baby? Real, you're not in the queue, but I clicked invite. Okay, she just listening, and once again, I understand just listening. You are 100% pro me and pro Daniela, and that's fine. But for anybody to say something that I never said, that's just never going to work here. I listened to it. Okay, well, you heard her. She just listened to it again. She just played it. Amelia, how are you, love? All right, here goes Real. All right, sorry about that, Real. Where you said you're in Cali. What brings you up, kind sir?
I think all of your points, especially the way you phrase it, like, okay, I want to ask, do you think that these groups themselves are failing, or do you think America is failing them? I think that's very important to get across.
No, I think it is these three groups of people are failing, which leads to America not being as great as it could be. When I have, like, forget the Muslim part really, because here in the States, the effect is not that great, right? And the hope is that the Muslim population stays where it's at and does not increase that much. So when we talk about Black Americans and Democrats, Black Americans consistently vote for Democrats. Black Americans have been failing this country. Democrats have been failing this country. Give me your thoughts on just, I'll stop there.
Okay, so here's why I think that's incredibly bigoted and racist to say.
Yeah.
So I could say a lot of claims about white Americans, for example, 50 to 60% of shootings have been caused by cisgender white Americans, and so I could say that
Cisgender. What is cisgender? What does that mean?
cisgender means you're
Tell
not.
me you're a Democrat without telling me you're a Democrat. But go ahead.
I'm a Democrat or not, and I'm actually not a Democrat. I'm an independent. So
I guarantee. Who'd you vote for in November?
I didn't vote actually, but thanks for
Right.
this.
Nobody that says cisgender voted for Trump. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, why would I vote for Trump? He wants to starve people.
Okay, tell me more.
Yeah, so Trump is actively going against court orders right now. He was ordered to give funding for SNAP currently. So for you to
Wait, what did the Supreme Court say yesterday?
The Supreme Court gave an order to continue funding for SNAP.
No, the Supreme Court said you could hold off on SNAP. Regardless, doesn't really matter.
Okay,
I don't want to get focused on that. Okay. Once again, let's just focus on the Democrats for a second. To me,
no, I want to talk about Black Americans. Actually, that's what I want to.
Okay, go ahead.
So you pivoted to Democrat because you assumed that I was, but I'm not.
No problem. Well, once again, anybody that says cisgender, they did not vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah,
that's statistically true. Anybody that says cisgender did not vote for Trump. That's all.
Yeah, well, just because I didn't vote for Donald Trump does not mean I'm a Democrat, though. It just means I'm not a Republican.
I got you. But then your follow-up statement was very telling, where you say, "Why would I vote for Trump? He's starving people."
Yeah, because he is. He's a horrible person.
Okay, great. Let's shake hands and agree that Donald Trump is not a saint, right? But he is what's best for this country at this time.
Oh, I'm not going to shake hands on that. Absolutely not. No.
Wait, we're not shaking hands and agreeing that Donald Trump is not a saint?
The best for the country part, definitely not. Sure, I can agree that he's not a good person. Obviously not.
Okay. All right. So how would America be better if Harris won?
Because we wouldn't have a convicted rapist in office.
Okay.
I think that's terrible for
And how is Trump being convicted or found liable for sexual assault or whatever it was? How is that affecting everyday Americans?
It tells people that these people can get away with these things.
Okay, sure. It normalizes it. Very, very, very good. Do you think we normalize things when Clinton hooked up with Monica Lewinsky? Do you think that normalized things?
I don't know if that was before or after.
Before or after what? What are you talking about?
Okay, which Clinton are you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Once again,
I'm not a Democrat, so I only know.
Of course, nobody is proud to say that they're a Democrat now, right? That's why they're failing.
No. I'm just not a Democrat because there's things that I actually disagree with. Like a lot of Democrats are not pro-gun. I do like the Second Amendment. I am. I love guns. So
what's all the noise in the background? What are you doing, bro?
Sorry, I'm doing something. But anyway.
Okay, so can you just answer me very directly?
What?
Give me something concrete, not feelings, not. Give me something concrete where America would be better if Harris won.
We wouldn't have an insane amount of tariffs going on in our country. Tariffs are very harmful. It's a regressive tax.
Okay, so let's move past the tariffs because I think that has taken care of itself. And I can criticize Trump. I think the thought process of making sure America is not taken advantage of was very good. I think the execution. Why are you talking when I'm talking?
Okay, sorry.
I think the execution in retrospect, if Trump could do it over again, I think Trump would have just focused on China only instead of everybody. And I think another thing that Trump is gonna have to deal with, I think the Supreme Court is going to kind of restrict it, and you're going to see the stock market soar, and that's going to be a bad look for Trump. That his tariffs are going to get a slap in the face, and he's going to have to defend the execution or even the plan of that. The dumbest thing he did was put out that big chart on Liberation Day taxing everybody. That was dumb. And Trump's going to have to figure that out in the coming weeks as the Supreme Court, I think, is going to kind of slap him across the face, unfortunately, when it comes to tariffs. So the tariffs argument I can kind of get, but that's done and over with, right? The GDP is doing well, the stock market's doing well, and at some point the Supreme Court is going to fix this, and the stock market is going to soar even more. So go ahead.
So again, like regardless of what you may say about it, it's still harmful to our economy, and the job market as well is not doing good under his presidency. He literally fired the head of labor statistics because he thought the data was politically corrupt. And furthermore, other ways that I did want to talk about Black Americans, but since we're on the subject of Trump, I do want to say he spreads a lot of misinformation, says a lot of very ignorant things. And even if I've heard people say like, oh, he's just repeating what other people have told him. He's just saying things that he's heard, even if
but you're not giving me anything concrete. Okay, and real, and this is what I'm stop, real.
Right.
You're giving me a bunch of emotional bullshit,
No,
right?
it's not
Like,
emotional,
does
'cause I can
Trump,
explain why. You're cutting me off,
real, I'm talking. Does Trump say things that are factually incorrect? 1,000% he does.
Absolutely.
Okay. Real,
Absolutely.
listen, real, your feedback, I can't stand it. I have other people in the queue. I'm just going to bring somebody else up, but I'll give you the final word. You could say what you want, then I'll bring somebody else up.
That's ridiculous. You literally cut me off while I was making my point, and you said it was emotional when it wasn't. So let me explain why what I said.
But real, these are the facts, right? The Liberation Day happened. The stock market crashed. The Democrats and the media said this, that the economy was going to be in a recession by the 4th of July, right? And the factor is everything Trump does, we hate. So you guys sat there, talk shit on Donald Trump, and reality is we are not in a recession. Do you agree with that?
I never claimed anything about us being in a recession. My points were about him being intellectually dishonest and that being harmful to our country. If we have
go ahead, Rio. Go ahead.
Thank you. So if we have a president that is spewing blatantly incorrect things, like how it would be potentially worth looking into to have disinfectant injected into people.
Oh, we're back to that.
Yeah, because he did say that.
Well, what about when Harris said that if you take the shot, you won't get COVID?
I don't know if she said that word for word. If she did
word for word on MSNBC, she said it.
Okay, then I would say that's also problematic.
But I think most Americans have accepted the fact, unfortunately, that politicians lie, right? Politicians lie. And I think, keep in mind, Donald Trump, it was a horrendous candidate. 34 felonies, found liable for sexual assault, impeached twice, incited a quote-unquote insurrection, and he still beat Harris's ass last November. So all the things that you're talking about, the bleach comment and stuff like that, January 6th, Americans knew all about that and still said, I want him back in office.
What's your point?
The point is you're bringing shit up. You brought up comments that were made during COVID, and point blank, any American with a brain said, look, the Democratic Party is not good for America, and they went and voted for Donald Trump regardless.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, that's crazy. But also, I want to say a lot of that is due to people blaming the economy during Biden's presidency on him when it was actually more related to the incumbent presidency. So that is also a big factor. And also there was a lot of propaganda against her at the time. I remember a lot of people were talking about like some of the crimes Harris committed, like, or not even crimes, but they were saying like they thought she was racist, for example, toward her own community for arresting people disproportionately for like petty drug crimes. And
I've never once heard that. The reality is Carmela Harris was the nominee for 107 days. And every time she opened her mouth, Americans disliked her more. There is no way around it.
Okay, well, you can think that, but like I said, like if we're talking about what is objectively better or worse, I think Donald Trump has said a lot more like blatantly misinform things, and if you want to just give them the excuse
Yeah.
that politicians lie, that's a
Yeah.
terrible excuse. That's
Does
horrible.
Donald Trump lie more than others? Yes. Does Donald Trump say a lot of crazy shit? Yes. But
So why
Americans realize that and point blank don't give a fuck.
then why does
Americans as a whole, like real, let's just see. You heard me criticize Donald Trump. You heard me criticize the execution when it came to the tariffs. So just let's see how much of a hack you are. What is going well for America right now?
Not much, I would say. I'd say very little is going well for America right now. It's really
Okay.
hard to think of one thing.
Okay, is it good or bad that the stock market has hit record highs? Good or
Yeah,
bad
sure.
for America? That's all I want to hear. Good or bad?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Okay, is it
However,
good? Stop. Real, you will not say another word for the next 2 minutes. All I want to hear is good or bad. Is it good or bad for America that the border encounters are down over 90%?
the
Good or
border
bad?
encounters?
Good or bad?
Wait, no. What did you say? Repeat it.
Real, is it good or bad?
I'm asking what you said. I didn't hear.
Okay, no problem. We'll keep it even more simple. Is it good or bad for America that the border is more secure?
I think that's a more complex issue. I don't say that's good or bad.
Once again, very smart answer. Is it good or bad that Tom Homan and ICE, they're deporting illegal immigrants? Is it good or bad for America?
I don't like the way in which he's going about it. It would
Very
be good.
good. Very smart answer. Once again, real, it's good or bad. That's all you're giving me. Is it good or bad for America that we have record investments in this country? Is it good or bad?
Do we? We actually do have record
Very
investments?
good. Good job. Is it, say that again?
We actually do have record. Like, I want to verify that. Like, where are you getting that from?
No problem. Is it good or bad that through July of this year that murders are down 20% year over year? Is it good or bad?
From what I know, okay. Look, I know
You see what I mean, real? You see what I mean? Shut the fuck up, real. Shut the fuck up, real. Shut the fuck up. Is it good or bad that Donald Trump has helped end multiple wars?
He has really.
Okay,
That's
fair enough.
didn't even mean much.
You're doing good, real. Is it good or bad that the hostages in Israel came home?
Hostages in Israel? Yeah, that's a good thing. There's still a lot going on there, though. He's not doing enough, in my opinion.
Okay, very good, real. And just to everyday Americans, right? You just come off as a fucking moron, right? And your hatred for Donald Trump has made dumbasses like you defend illegal immigrants, has made you defend more crime, has made you defend an open border, has made a lot of people in this country defend women or men playing in women's sports. Now your newest thing that people are defending are drug mules or narco terrorists.
You're putting words in my mouth. I never said any of this.
Once again, I'm just telling you as a whole, people that hate Donald Trump.
No, but you're calling me a moron.
Real, shut the fuck up, real. Shut the fuck up.
Well, you're misrepresenting me.
Okay, no problem. People that, real, what do you mean misrepresenting you? I just went through a handful of things that are obviously good for America. Real. I'm done. Not only are you interrupting me, but you're interrupting me with this feedback that is unbearable. Okay, and that's when people say, who is the leader of the Democratic Party? That is Donald J. Trump. Because what Trump does, he's the puppet master. Okay, just like Dapper is the puppet master on this app, Donald Trump is the puppet master when it comes to the Democratic Party. He has you guys defending things that never in 1 million years would you think you would be defending. No wonder Democrats, well, to be fair, Paul, not many Democrats come up here and say, they kind of do what he did. Well, I'm not a Democrat. Why? Because the Democratic Party is a dying breed in this fucking country. It's that simple. All right, I'm done with this live. Just a reminder to everybody. Focus on people you really disagree with. Let's not fight with people you mostly agree with. Let's not misquote people that you mostly agree with, let's not go down that road, right? And that's the problem on this app is instead of focusing on the three groups of people that are a threat to this country and to the world as a whole, we're spending 20 hours a day fighting with people, for the most part, you agree with. Okay? And there are multiple people guilty of that. Thank you, Vito. There are multiple people guilty of that. And I don't get that. So I beg you, run a live, okay? Don't run a live and sit with people you mostly agree with, because that just leads to tension among that group of people. And in retrospect, I wish I would do more one-on-ones. If I could go back a year ago, I would have shifted to this, because what happened was you have the same 20 people rotating between 8 boxes, and it led to a lot of tension, right? You have people tone policing, you have people that are very sensitive, you have and it was not productive. And if I ever go down the road of doing head to heads, I beg you, and clip this motherfucker. If I start doing head to heads on this app, block me. I beg you. Okay, I'm telling you right now, block me. Because my feedback, not your feedback. Once again, it was the noise coming from your microphone. All right, so the summary is very simple. I come on here for a couple hours, focus on Muslims, Democrats, Black Americans. I don't have a circle jerk. I had lots of people in the queue that mainly agree with me. I don't really need them up here. And I love them all, don't get me wrong. So that's what I do. And then there are people on this app that sit with people they mostly agree with that now are all about, I guess, having fun. And I guess fun, the definition of fun is spending 20 hours a day fighting with people you mostly agree with, which I find weird, but it is what it is. And and what was a red flag to me is when people like Gemma, innocent, when people like paparazzi, I just know, and once again, Gemma has done shit that I have questioned. Okay, and I just had to keep telling myself, Gemma is a great person. She's never malicious. She never means to hurt anybody ever. Okay, unless you're an anti-Semitic asshole. Gemma is a sweet person. Okay, so I just had to accept that she's going to do stuff or sit with people that I might not agree with, and that's fine. And Gemma's laughing, and that's fine. And there are multiple times where I had to stop myself and say, she never means it in a malicious way. I just know Gemma has a great heart. Okay? And for people to demand people just because they talk shit, once again, if I blocked everybody that has talked shit on me, Tammy has talked shit on me. RK has been part of talking shit on me. Gemma has sat with people that talk shit on me. So if I literally went down that road, it would be like me and Joe Poor sitting here all day. And that's it. Actually, I never have. Thank you, Lolly. But I'm sure you've sat with people that have. But once again, that's not the point. I really don't care. I just don't care. And I have always said, things said on this app should not bother you. You talk shit on me. Tammy, the only thing I said about you, baby, was very simple. One day, you were saying a whole bunch of anti-Semitic shit. My friend, Free Iran, asked me if I defend it. And I said, look, I don't know what her deal is. Maybe she's a drinker. Maybe she, I think that's where I stopped. And that was pretty much that. And that's the worst thing I ever said about you, Tammy. I have nothing but love for you, Tammy. But I'll be honest, that day you were saying a lot of crazy shit. A lot of crazy shit. Once again, and that was wrong. Okay, so Tammy, I apologize for saying that maybe you're saying anti-Semitic things because you're a heavy drinker. That's on me. That's my fault. To me, it's actually worse that you weren't drunk and you were saying anti-Semitic things, but that's fine. Tammy is our elder. Let's be kind to her. I'm always kind to Tammy. Okay, but Tammy does say some crazy shit. And just because you dislike one Jewish person doesn't mean you should talk shit on all Jews. You know what I mean? That's kind of the point I want you to take, Tammy. And if you were upset, thank you, Tammy Brett. I appreciate you, love. If you were upset by what I said and you are not a drunk, then I'm sorry. But I kind of wish you could blame it on being drunk when you were saying all that anti-Semitic bullshit. Would you bash his religion to his face? To whose face? To be clear, I'm not even bashing a religion right now. What are you talking about? Aussie Jew Hottie, thank you, kind sir. Jesus is God. There you go, Tom. All right. Boiler, you were up here before. Tammy, I love you, baby.
Oh, I'm going on. Hey, Dave, how are you, man?
Boiler, I'm great, bro.
Man, I just I got a little bit of better service.
All right. Well, what brings you up, kind sir?
I from Georgia. I'm a white
Boiler,
Southern
you
man.
had great. Wait, hold on, Boiler. You had great service, and then it went out as soon as you started talking. Yes, Tammy, my love. Oh, Tammy, you didn't connect. All right. Once again, let's not spend the next 20 hours until I go live. Oh no, I'll be live later on tonight. Let's not spend the next 12 hours fighting with people you mostly agree with. That's simple. All right, let's not sit and circle jerks with people you agree with. Let's not sit there and play head to head all day. Just my opinion. And once again, if you say, well, fuck Dave and his opinion, then go play head to head all day. I dare you. Go for it. Is it the jerking part or the circle? I think it's the combination. Why waste your breath? Correct, Bombi. Bombi, that's 2 days in a row that I've agreed with you. Nobody listens to me. 99.9% of the people on this app are crazy. 100%. Tammy, how are you, love?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm tremendous. Are you still upset with me?
So that I'm upset. I don't know. But anyway, push that
Well, Tammy.
aside.
Well,
Listen,
Tammy,
you
can I
know,
wait?
Dave,
Tammy, can I
you
just say
know,
one thing? Can I just say one
yes.
thing? You're upset with me because I defended your anti-Semitic comments by saying, "Look, she could be drinking." That's the worst thing I've said, and you have said very anti-Semitic things. Does that make sense?
You know, the problem is, Dave,
Okay.
I think I have to control my anger, and I accept
Okay.
that.
Okay, and that's fair. I understand that.
You know, Dave, you don't live in the UK. You don't live
I,
in Europe.
that is true.
And I don't think you understand. And I really do not hope you become like us. Do you remember when I said to you, don't become us?
Mm-hmm.
What did you did to New York? What happened?
Well,
You know what I was thinking,
okay.
Dave? I was thinking you would start lives about talking politics about against this mayor that has become mayor. I was
Mm-hmm.
hoping for that.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping for a campaign. How only you do.
Yeah, but I don't have that many people from New York City, so the impact that I would have would
No, he's
be
talking to America. If
okay.
you talk to America, you're talking to New York.
That's very true. That's a good point. I didn't think of it that way. Okay.
And I do apologize, Dave, for calling you a racist. I don't think you are.
It's okay, Tammy. A
Not
lot
at
of
all.
people.
And I apologize in front of your audience.
Okay, Tammy.
I apologize.
Okay, no problem. I appreciate that. And Tammy, I'm sorry that I said that, look, she's making these anti Semitic comments because she might be drinking. I
Yeah, I
apologize
do.
that you,
You know, sometimes anger takes over your
of course.
self-control, you know, because, you know, you go onto Christian Lives, you've got this Daniela person up there, she's a mod, and she drops you. You know, the
Well,
power
Tammy, I
they
have a
give
rule
her,
that I
and
don't
she
talk about.
abuses
Wait, Tammy,
it.
I have a rule
That
that I
what
don't
makes
talk
me
about
mad
people that
about
aren't here.
her.
So Daniela's not here. You know, and I know that I've always been cool with Daniela. So it is what it is.
It's
You
not about you being cool with her.
okay?
That's okay. It's not my business, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you go on to other people's lives and she's mod, always there, and I'm asking myself, was she mod? Why do my brothers and sisters give this person mod
Well,
powers when she abuses them, you know?
there are people that mod her because they need her. Okay, there are certain panels that say, look, I'll give you whatever the fuck you want because unless you're here, Daniela, I'm gonna sit with 16 people. So that's just reality.
No, you know, Dave, you have to pardon me because why I turned against not the Jewish state or the Jewish people, I turned against the person. You have to distinguish that, you
Yes.
know? Distinguish the person. I don't like her. I think she's a horrible representative of the people of Israel.
Well,
And
I
why
disagree
do I
there.
say
I
that? I'm
agree
going
on
to
the
explain
mod
to you
part.
why I said that, if you would
Okay.
allow me to say that.
Okay.
She cursed the West. She said that
I
as
curse more than
British,
her.
as Americans, we deserved what we get. That was our karma. I believe that. She really believes that.
But Tammy, I said the same thing. I said if New
Do you
Yorkers
not
are
believe? Why does she support Bambi? Dave, ask a question.
once again, I'm not going to defend that. But a lot of the things you're saying, she swears. I swear more than her. That she says they're getting what they deserve. I say the same thing about New York City. If you're going to vote for that, then you deserve exactly what you're going to get. So that's just reality.
No, Dave, that's different. Come on.
Okay. I don't
Don't you
think
think
so.
that's different?
I don't
What
think
did
so.
us Europeans really did wrong? What, you know, as Irish, my father's Irish, you know,
Mm-hmm.
he suffered.
Mm-hmm. Well,
He
just
put
know.
up his pants and went out and worked.
Uh-huh.
He didn't build bombs.
And
He
yeah,
didn't shoot somebody or rape some girls.
right. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm being too
No,
emotional now.
oh no,
I
you're fine.
apologize.
You're fine.
The
Just
first thing I
know.
came up was
Okay.
absolutely to apologize to you because I think you're a great guy, and I called you a racist.
But Tammy,
I
it's
was
okay.
wrong.
You don't need to apologize, love. It's okay.
No, I do. And
Okay.
you're wrong. You're wrong.
All right. Apology accepted. I apologize for calling you a heavy drinker. And when you're wrong, you're wrong. So I get it. But just know, Tammy, your complaints about my friend Daniela, I think a lot of it, I don't know why you hate her or dislike her. Just know that Daniela does her best to defend against these terrorists when she's focused on it. Okay, I think there's a lot of people that are very good on this app at putting terrorists in their place, but I think there are a lot of people that get sidetracked and they start fighting with people they mostly agree with. And that's that's just speaking in general. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Yes.
Okay.
But on the other hand, maybe it's the wrong panel to say this to the wrong host. Dave, I would love you. You're probably not interested in this. If you would listen to the British panels of what we're going through, it's like a siren, You know how much the British love the Americans. You know that.
Yes.
We're cousins.
Of course.
And I don't think the Jewish population has really a heart interest. There's something going on, Dave. There's something bigger. There's something going on. Look at us. Look at the Brits. We're on our knees. We're crying for help.
Yes. And my hope is...
And it's going to help us, Dave? Nobody, because you know what they say? You were the first colonizers, but we were not.
Are you a fan of Gemma, Tammy?
Hi, Gemma.
Hi, Tammy. What do you mean you're on your knees? What's going on with the Jews in Europe? What are you talking about?
Not the Jews.
No,
I'm not got a
she's not
problem
talking
with the
about
Jewish
that.
people, Gemma. I'm talking about the Islamists. I'm talking about the Muslims.
Yeah, that's problematic. And now we have it going on here too. Dave, I don't know if you know this, but on Thursday, they opened up a 15,000 square foot Islamic center in Houston.
No, I did not know that. How is that not making more news?
Because it gets brushed under the rug. I mean, this place is huge. I could send you the link to look at like the photos and read about it if you want. Yeah, it's huge. And it's like a 15-minute drive for me.
And what are they? Okay, so you said an Islamic center, correct?
Yeah, and it said it was like 15,000 square feet. And then like on the next clip, it was saying that like 12,000 of it was prayer room. So you have like
12,000 square feet. Wait, what?
Yeah, okay. Prayer room. And the thing's like decked out. It's got like a waterfall outside. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. Instead, it had a rec center, like dining area. Yeah.
That's interesting.
I didn't know if you knew that.
But once again, the hope is, and you know what, Gemma? Can I just say this? How the fuck is that happening in Texas?
Well, I don't know. Epic City's going through, right near Dallas. Like,
yeah, but I thought somebody like vetoed that or said that can't happen.
I'll tell you what happened. That week, Abbott tried. They all tried. However, they got slapped with the Fair Housing Act and every other act that could have slapped them with, and so they couldn't stop it from happening because they were claiming that anybody could live there. And then that same week, instead, they banned Sharia law in Texas. So Epic City's getting built. It is going through. They couldn't stop it. But under the false pretense that it's, open for everybody, anybody can go there. That's what they have to say to do it. But who is going to want to live there besides a Muslim? So this is happening. Now we got the largest Islamic center here in Houston. Yeah, it's like the first of its kind in the U.S., it says. I'll send you the link to read about it. It was from the Houston Chronicle.
Gemma, can I say this? Is my biggest fear in this country is that we have a government or local officials that cover up for mishaps done by for Muslims doing terrible things like they did in the UK. And that is always my biggest fear, that there's a complicit media, a complicit government that covers up their bullshit for fear of people being anti-Islam. That's what I'm worried about. That's my biggest fear here in this country.
Me too. I
Right.
mean, it's my fear as well. And it's like,
Can I say something, Dave? Sorry, Jem, if I interrupt.
Go
Excuse
ahead, Tammy
me.
Love.
What is the problem living in the West, being anti-Islam? What is the problem?
I can't answer that. I'm not.
What is the problem?
I'll tell you,
Go
Tammy.
ahead, Gemma.
The
No, the
problem
problem is
Wait, hold on. I
totally
want to hear Gemma's
compatible
answer. Hold on,
with
Tammy. I want to hear.
us.
Okay. Go, Gemma. Answer the question. Good. Answer the question.
I'll answer. The problem is that society, especially the left, okay, is they care more about looking or appearing racist, because remember they consider racist even though Islam's not a race, or bigoted. So they care more about that than taking the time to understand Islam, and that it's not just a religion, it's a complete ideology, it's a way of law, all of these horrible things. They refuse to look at it for what it really is, and they just want to say, oh, we love diversity, we don't want to appear, in a bad light. That's what they care about, and that's the problem. And they won't use critical thinking or independent thinking or take the time to look at the negative sides of it or look at the facts of what's happening because of Islam. That's the problem.
I agree. Tammy, do you want to add on to that, or do you agree?
No, Dave, you know what it is? I was thinking about this. Like 3 generations ago, they came into the West. They came in as constructing the West after the wars, first and second wars. And we accepted them because we needed them. And what happened? They came in, we trusted. We gave them their mosque, we gave them their freedom. We even gave them their areas, for God's sake. Now, second generation, you've got their mothers who are full of hate for the West. They are full of hate for us. Third generation, you've got their kids. They're angry. Why are they angry?
Yeah, that I don't know.
They're angry because they consider the white Brits, the white Europeans, the white Americans, we are the devils. They consider us that. They're at war with us.
Well,
nothing we can say, nothing we can
Muslims
do would ever make them feel at home unless they take over us. That is their aim goal.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up,
You can laugh,
TJ?
Dave. You can
I
laugh.
fuck your mother. I fuck your father. I fuck your grandmother.
Tell me you're a muzzy without telling me you're a muzzy.
Mother is fucking.
My
I fuck
bro-
your
Yeah,
mother.
listen to you. Go
Hello.
ahead. So you came up with yo mama jokes.
Нахуй пошел, гандон, блядь.
All right, don't blow shit up.
Нахуй пошел, я тебе
Suck my
сказал.
fucking dick, man.
Oh no.
Suck my fucking.
Нахуй пошел, пожалуйста.
All right, you guys go jerk each other off. That's fine, no problem. Thanks for showing up.
Inside here.
What's up, Captain?
Oh, not much. Just wanted to see how big of an Islamophobe you are.
Okay, so tell me something that
100%.
Oh, okay. Well, Tammy answered.
Me. That's
Okay.
me. 100%. That's me.
You don't like anybody from that is
I
Muslim
don't
or
like your
from-
religion.
I'm not Muslim, so that's okay.
Yeah, sure you're not.
So why are you coming up here defending Muslims?
What have they done to you?
Well, I think they're the greatest threat to the world, no?
A religion?
Can you tell me a group of people that is responsible for more terrorist attacks?
America.
Okay. Do you see how you sound?
I sound
Yeah.
fine, I think. I
You
do have a
sound
little bit of
great.
a cold, but
Oh, okay. So let's summarize. Muslims are responsible for tens of thousands of terrorist attacks over the last decade.
tens of thousands. Can you pull them all up?
Do you have a second device in front of you?
I do not, but you made that
Okay.
claim, so I was just wondering if you'd like to pull that up.
Yeah, I'm not your secretary, but there is a website.
Okay, so then stop making asinine
Wait,
claims that
hold on,
they've committed
Captain.
tens of
Captain,
thousands,
hold on one second,
and
Captain.
it's because it's a
Captain.
group of Muslims. You're gonna
Wait,
pile up all
hello,
Muslims and say all
Captain.
Muslims are bad.
Captain, what are you doing? Why are you talking when I'm talking?
I'm trying to shut you up because you make asinine claims.
Well, there you go. I could shut you the fuck up at any point. But there's a website. It's on my screen. It says the religion of peace. Or wait, is it on this one? Yeah, it is. It's the third point under the Muzzies. The religion of peace.com tracks all the terrorist attacks. And as of this morning, I think it was 146 over the last 30 days. Or maybe even more than that. I don't know. All right, Tammy, final word to you, Tammy.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, Kawa, we'll go with you. Where are you from?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm from Michigan.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know it wasn't my turn to speak.
Okay, no, you're fine, love. Are you a Muslim, Democrat, or Black American?
No, I'm none of them, but I just wanted to give the guy that was up here some information on Muslim like terrorist attacks, especially in America. There's 4,000 annually documented.
Here, he's right
to-
there. Go ahead, love.
Oh yeah. So over 4,000 terrorist attacks in America compared to Democratic political violence and Republican political violence. Those are in the hundreds, and terrorist attacks in America are in the thousands. 4,000.
I would also say that Republicans are much worse than Democrats, but I'm
Well,
more.
yeah.
on the
That doesn't
fact of-
that's not my point though. If we look like Democrats versus Republicans, it's in the low hundreds. When we look at Islamic attacks, it's in the
So you're
4,000.
saying all Muslims are bad?
No, and I think that's
Nobody
a very
is saying that,
uneducated
Captain.
take from what I'm saying. Actually,
That's what this post is saying. You're
No, it's
saying
not.
the
No.
Muslim com- the Muslim
Little Captain,
community
shut
as
your
a
bitch
whole,
ass up. Little
you are
Captain,
saying
shut your
is
bitch
bad.
ass up. It's not all Muslims are a failure, right? Not all Muslims are terrorists, but all
Then
terrorists.
you
Most
should
terrorists.
specify by saying ISIS, Hezbollah.
Captain, why the fuck are you talking when I talk?
yeah.
Nobody
it's
up
okay
here.
to
Hold
have a
on, Kawa. Hold
discussion.
on one second, baby. Nobody up here is saying all Muslims are terrorists or all Democrats or all Black Americans are a failure. What I'm saying is, as a group, as a whole, as a collective, they are failing this country and failing throughout the world. Kawa, what were you going to say, love?
Yeah, sorry. I was just going to say, like, we could have a discussion. And I think that by us bringing up statistics of why there's violence in the religion-based violence, for him to say we hate all Muslims, like, to get that from what we're saying is kind of, I don't know, stupid, to be honest. But
Well, most of them are. But Kawa, can I just say this? You say
yeah, sure.
that. And there's a very minute percentage of Muslims that come up here and acknowledge 5 terrorist attacks, let alone 50,000.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with that religion, right? And
Yeah.
the Democrats, they come up here. I don't know if you're a Democrat or a Republican; it does not matter. But the Democrats come up here and can't name one good thing that is going on in this country. And that's because their hatred for Donald Trump overrides everything. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, no, I get it. But I don't like any politician, to be honest. I think they're all corrupt. But
And that's fine.
I
That's
also wanted to bring up as well, like all the Islamist attacks in Africa. So if we look at Egypt, if we look at Nigeria, Sudan, Congo, if we really search outside of our American sources, we'll see like Islam is unaliving Christians specifically in these regions. And not only that, like this has gone on for many years since the inception of Islam. Muhammad waged 83 wars in 10 years. Like, this is not the religion of peace that you guys think. If you guys really look into what the religion is, it commands them two unalive non-believers. You guys really need to be careful on who you're supporting, because when I see gays for Palestine, you could go look at videos of them pushing them off of buildings, gay people. Like, they're commanded to stone gay people. You guys really
Amen.
need to search into the religion. It's not a religion of peace. It's a wolf in sheep clothing religion. And the watered down Western version of Islam is not the true Islam. The jihadists are the true Islam. So, yeah. Anyways, I digress. That's all I have to
Amen.
say.
And Kawa, make sure you follow me. Okay, because you're somebody, once again, you're going to be zeroed in on the radical Muslims that appear here. Kudos to you. Let her get the final word. I'm done with this live. That lady sounds like a new hire. Exactly, Ashley. Oh, thank you, Kawa. And once again, if everybody focuses just like she is very zeroed in, it will make the app in this world a better place. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Once again, focus on data. Yes, Rach. 100%. Numbers don't lie. Numbers are not racist, right? And if you look at the three groups on my screen, they do have something in common. They are not based in reality. They do not base their arguments on facts, and they lack common sense. All three groups are very similar in those ways. And that's why they are the biggest failures, no doubt. All right, I love you all. I'll be back later on tonight. Remember, focus on these three groups of people and don't focus on people that you, for the most part, agree with. Understood? Because what happens is I end my live and say I go live at 2 or 3 a.m. tonight. So that's what? 12, 13, that's going to be 14 hours. It's going to be 14 hours of broadcast run where it's a circle jerk of people they agree with. It's a head-to-head battle, or it is people fighting with people, for the most part, you agree with, and not focus on these three groups. Prove me wrong. I love you all. I'll be back later on today. Love you, Tammy.